I'm in my third year of looking for a house, and I'm still using WhatsApp and Facebook Marketplace to look for roommates and places available. It is very important to check the lease and special costs, specifically whether they are charging you for electricity, water, sewage, garbage. And secondly, there is a particular clause in the lease which is called subleasing clause. According to that clause, it means that in case you end up getting a job outside Boston and you want to move, you could legally rent it out to somebody else. We have everything separate, like we have salt and oil also separate from each other. So I think it very much depends on what your bonding with your roommates is and what you would prefer. For the first year I lived in Back Bay area, and that is a little more expensive where heat is on electricity. So that ends up being super expensive. During winters, that costs you around $300 per unit. I think the more important point here is to be sure that your heat is either covered by the landlord or it is on gas and it's not on electricity. I would say that the actual issue of settling down was that anxiety of not knowing what will be the next step and what I should be doing. And the solution to that is to make friends and trying to talk it out with people, because everybody feels the same. It's just that nobody wants to put their cards down and talk about it. Outside campus, we have an Indian store called as College Convenience. So you get all the Indian spices, including rotis, parathas, like ready to eat, rajma chawal, all of that. So that was very helpful. I was able to have the normal homemade food, the ingredients over here to make that food. And besides that, there is Trader Joe's around, which is super cheap. One major difference is people here are not very direct. Like if you don't like something, you don't say you don't like something. You would say that was interesting. And at the same time, when you are trying to have an conversation, it's okay to disagree as far as you respectfully do that, and people appreciate you to be honest about your opinions. As soon as you can get here, because on-campus jobs are very limited. If you want to end up with an on-campus job, you have to be visible, you have to go and talk to people around here, and it's first come first serve. It is helpful and it is absolutely okay if you just come here on the second day, you go and meet somebody and just submit an application for job. They have career studios, they have writing studios, they have trips which is organized by Office of Global Students. So there is so many things happening on campus, and being at orientation gives you a bird's eye view of what department conducts what kind of sessions, and if you would be interested, you would know where to target your networking or where you want to be. In my course, we just have 32 students per class. So out of those 32 students, I can easily say that 15 of them would be Indians. In my course specifically, it is preferred for somebody to have an experience, because you do not start a career as a project manager. You start off at something and then it's a ladder you climb up to. So it is very useful to have some work experience. So there are different departments who have different activities going on. Some of them are charged, some of them are free. Community meetups and socials where we just meet, hang out and discuss about what's going on in the industry and etc. So point being here that and I ended up my co-op because of that.